Right, so on that note, just after 8 o'clock, let's take a look at your top stories for this hour. This year's Youth Day commemorations will take place at the Old Peter Mokaba Stadium in Polokwane under the theme, Actively Embracing the Socioeconomic Gains of Our Democracy. For more, let's cast our reporter Katlego Nyoni is standing by. Katlego, good morning. Thanks for joining us once again at this hour. Talk to us about the preparations underway as we edge closer to that main event.
Well, certainly, Lizelle, we are indeed edging closer to the official start of the main program. Currently, we are still waiting confirmation on a 5-kilometer walk where some members, or rather office bearers, are expected to take part in that 5-kilometer walk. While currently at the Old Peter Mokaba Stadium, those preparations are indeed in full speed. We've seen members of the security cluster, the police, as well as other security guards here at the Old Peter Mokaba present. There are still preparations, sound checks are still happening as we of course anticipate the keynote address today by the Deputy President Paul Mashatile that is expected, Lizelle, to take place at around midday. Before then, there will also be opening remarks by the newly elected Premier of the Limpopo province, that is Dr. Poppy Ramathuba. We also expect to see scores of young people descend upon the stadium to listen to that keynote address. Interestingly, Lizelle, part of the program also includes 3 young people that are regarded as Tintswalos. We've all heard the president there speaking during the State of the Nation address about the Tintswalo phenomenon. Well, we are going to get an address by 3 young people who are aged 30 or are turning 30. This is 30 years into democracy after all. So those 3 Tintswalos are expected to also shed some light about their lives as young people, as the youth, challenges that they have faced. We know that in contrast to the youth of 1976, the challenges today are remarkably different. Young people still struggle with access to the labor market, access to education as well. We've also seen a high number of young graduates also not being able to access and penetrate that labor market. Now, Lizelle, the figures are quite astronomical. We've seen in the last quarter of 2023, the percentage there of unemployed youth in South Africa going from 44.3% to now standing at 45.5%, translating to 4.9 million young people that remain unemployed. So we are still at the present here at the Old Peter Mokaba Stadium, where we are anticipating that keynote delivery address by the Deputy President Paul Mashatile. We will speak to young people as well as those that are in attendance, and we are going to then now shortly send it back to you in the studio as we await, of course, the keynote address for Youth Day 2024. Lizelle?
Well, thanks for that update. Actively embracing the socioeconomic gains of our democracy. That event, of course, taking place later today. Katlego Nyoni setting up that picture, painting that picture for us as we edge closer.